What's poppin', and welcome back to another episode of Fletcher the Fisherman, guys. And today, it is another brutally hot summer day. I'm ready for the fall just as much as you guys are. You know, down here in South Carolina, it's just brutal, man. It's just brutal, but you know, that's how it's gonna be. Just gonna have to deal with it and go out and find the fish regardless of the conditions. But today, my two main courses of action are gonna be throwing some moving baits and some bottom baits. More specifically, gonna be targeting docks and some deep structure, but I'll go more into that once I actually hop in the boat and kind of show y'all exactly what products I'm gonna be working with today. But I mean, it's the same deal as every other hot summer day. The fish are gonna be going deep and they're gonna be getting under shade. There's absolutely no clouds in the sky that I can see currently, so that's definitely what these fish are going to be doing. So docks are a great place to go, and also deep structure is a great place for these fish to go to escape that heat and bunker down to something nice and tight. So I believe that is going to be the game plan for the beginning of the day. If it changes, I'll let you know, but let's go ahead and hop in the boat and get started. Here goes nothing. Let's go ahead and launch the boat once again. Love this little thing. We're gonna get right to it. Oh gosh, I watch my balance. Let me show y'all what we're gonna be working with today. My two main setups. Our first one right here is just a little Texas rig. Got a little bullet weight stopper, 1/4 ounce tungsten bullet weight right here, little 3/0 EWG hook, and a little creature bait. And more specifically, because y'all wanted to know the brands of the baits that I'm using today, once again, I'm using the BERKLEY POWERBAIT Maxent Creature Hog. And this one is in Green Pumpkin Party. These things are saucy. Just look for the purple bag, guys. These baits are really cool because the soft plastics themselves have like integrated taste into them. So these baits actually taste like something these fish would actually eat. And along with that, they got the Maxent technology, which actually is like an odor that's gonna attract more fish to actually eating these things and entice them to bite. And along with that, I have another BERKLEY product. This one is just a regular power bait, no Maxent with this one, but this is the Grass Pig, and I have it just in a 5-inch, and this is just a black with green flake. And this should be killer, just paired up with a little 1/2 ounce jig head right here, a little swim jig head. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stick that sucker right on, and then we're gonna get started fishing these docks right here. I'm hoping I can pull a few fish off of these to get going, and then we're just gonna kind of like work our way out that way. There's a bunch of docks, and I'm just gonna hit them all and a few other things on the way and see what we can get going. Oh yeah, this thing is looking saucy. This thing is totally gonna get annihilated today. I'm super excited to throw this. Whew. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. Don't want to leave that in there too long. It might get munched, but I'm gonna take this little creature bait, put it to the side for now. I kind of want to get started with this little swim bait. I haven't fished a swim bait in a hot second. Just gonna be able to work this bait a little bit faster and cover a lot more water so I can quickly find these fish. Hopefully there's a few up underneath these docks. I really need to back off of this. I'm way too close. I kind of started drifting while I was talking there. Sling it way back up in there. Oh, that looks good. That looked good. Nothing on that dock. Gonna give this corner a shot. There's a nice little drop off right in this corner. It goes from like 2 feet to like 8, 9, 10 feet, something like that. I'm just gonna kind of work this thing on top of that ledge and bring it down. Oh, I snapped. I freaking snapped. I literally made sure that knot was super tight. I don't know. I don't know what just happened there. I can't believe that just snapped off. I do not know what failed right there. I think I had like a nick in my line because it wasn't the knot. That's for sure. I think I might have like nicked the side of that dock over there, and it just had a weak spot because that rod didn't even really like load up much before that snapped. Glad to know that they're biting the swim bait though. So let me go ahead and grab another little jig head right here and close this sucker up and put on a fresh bait and hopefully get another fish to bite here soon. I'm gonna fire that back out there. Hopefully there's another fish. Is that a fish? Oh yeah, that is a fish. That's a fish. It's a big fish, or I'm stuck. I think I'm stuck on something. I believe I'm on line. That's why I thought it was a fish for a second, because it was moving. Came off though. There we go. Shoot. Gosh, I'm surprised they're not up under these docks, guys. I might have to make an adjustment here. Do want to try one thing before I move on from this dock. There's a little bit of like matted grass up and next to that bush. There could be a fish tucked way up in that stuff. I'm gonna throw this little creature bait way up in there, see if I can't get a fish to come out of that stuff. Oh, hold up, guys. There's fish blowing up next to me out here. Let me get this swim bait. They were literally just blowing up here behind me. Let me sing this sucker out there. There's like a ledge. I don't know if y'all can see that dock. There's like a drop off that goes from like 11, 12 feet up to like 4 or 5. And it's just like a big flat over there and then drops back off. There was fish blowing up right on the edge of that thing out there. A bunch of shad and some bass chasing it. Let me see if I can't find that school, position myself a little bit better. Well, the dock bite has seemingly got really slow, or it just hasn't been there at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and try some deep structure and see if I can't pull some fish off of that instead. I think it's just a little early for the dock bite. I think it just needs to get hot and those fish really need to kind of get up underneath that stuff. There's the bite. There we go. There's a fish. First one of the day on some deep structure right there. That's a good one too. That's a decent one to start the day. Let's go. Got him on that little creature hog. Get on in the boat, my friend. That's our first fish of the day. And he's probably, oh, he just threw my crawl, but he's probably about 2.5. I will take that all day. It's been a little bit of a slow morning, guys. But getting a nice little fish like that definitely makes up for it. Glad to finally get a fish in the boat. I've been at it, I don't know, probably an hour and a half now. It's brutal, guys. I mean, the heat is just very unforgiving when it comes to fishing sometimes, and today is one of those days. But that is a beautiful little guy, so let me go ahead and get this guy right back on in there. There she goes. While I put another one of these guys on, I'm gonna kind of just tell you what's been going on and what y'all have missed so far. I've basically been fishing like all these docks and I just have not been having any luck off of them. I saw a bunch of fish like blowing up on some bait like just out there, and I threw around for a while, tried to buzz bait, tried to crawl, tried what's it called, that little swim bait, all kinds of stuff, and they just were not interested. And I keep seeing them blow up and it's frustrating to see them eating like that and they just won't bite anything. I probably gonna switch over to a lipless crankbait and try out there and see if I can't get them with that. I think that'll probably be my best bet if they're gonna eat anything. But outside of that, guys, like it's been really slow. Nothing on these docks. I finally have started getting some success. I had a bite over there that I missed and I had a bite right there that I missed, both two little deep structure areas. So I think that might be my best bet for the rest of the day, is to kind of target that stuff. So let me go ahead and toss back in there and see if I can get the job done with these new Veritas rods. Abu Garcia remade these guys and they are fire. The new series is super sensitive, definitely making a difference for me here today. Like that fish barely bit that thing, and the little bit of extra sensitivity in these things made all the difference. No more luck on that deep structure over there, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to a lipless crankbait, take this little swim bait off for now. Just that lipless crankbait out here is gonna be so much better. I can just rip it off the bottom. It makes a lot of noise, a lot of commotion, helps those fish that are schooling up out here that I was talking about find that bait a lot easier. So let me go ahead and switch over to that. Looks good. Let's go ahead and fire this sucker out there, see what I can't pull up. These bass out here have just been blowing up on shad like no other. So, I mean, if they won't bite this, I'm just gonna be shocked. It's just driving me crazy. I threw all kinds of stuff at them earlier. I knew I probably should like switch to something else, but it's just what I had tied on, and I figured I could probably get one. Is that a... I think I just had a bite first cast. I think that's literally what that was. But what I was saying is I just figured I could probably get like one or two with what I had on, but they just were not interested. So I'm sure this will fire them up. Just yo-yoing it through these schools. Oh yeah. Oh yes, they are going to hammer it. I already know it. There we go. Oh yeah, that didn't take long. right here next to the boat. I knew that they would hammer this thing. Just a little squeaky in the school, but hopefully there's a few other ones that are pretty solid amongst these fish that are destroying this shad out here. Go ahead and get that hook out of there. Thanks for the munch, bud. That's more like it. It's go time now. These fish are done. I'm about to smoke them. Oh, there's one. There's a fish. Got him on the yo-yo. Come here, bud. Can't tell how big he is. That's another smaller one. A little bit bigger than that last one, it looks like. He smacked it pretty good. Just yo-yoing this thing out there. Basically, oh, there he goes, quick release. Basically what that does is just kind of mimics like an injured bait fish falling down to the bottom. You just kind of like throw it out there, let it sink down a little bit, rip it up, let it fall back down, reel in the slack. I'm gonna zing this out here and troll for a minute while I kind of move spots. See if I can't pick one up on the troll. Oh, shoot. One grabbed it right there. That could have been a good one too. I didn't even feel that bite. Didn't even feel it. I was just reeling it back in and he inhaled it. Those ones that you don't feel, man, I'm telling you, those are the good fish. Those are the good ones. There's a bunch of fish out here. Oh, let me grab that lipless. Oh, they're busting. Look at that, guys. Look at that. This is gonna be a fish right here. Watch this, we might get a double. Holy smokes. Oh, come on. Do not tell me I'm not gonna catch a fish in this school. Do not tell me that. Do not tell me that. There we go. There we go. Yes, sir. That's a fish right there. That is a fish. Hold on. These fish are going crazy. I'm gonna get two. Try one to get one with the buzz bait. Oh, hold on, bud. I'll get you off in a second. Come on. Yeah. Oh, come on. Hold on. I just got hit with this one. I don't know if this guy's still. Oh yeah, he's still on here. Hold on. Got a rod between my legs. Hold on. Come on, hit this. That was a giant school bass right there. Oh, come on. Something hit this thing. I got one to blow up on it, but I started losing my rod for a second, so I missed the hook set. Okay, hold on, let me get this guy off. I was trying to get greedy there and get two. Oh, just a little pipsqueak. Come here, bud. Thank you for munching. Look at that, guys. That is what they're eating right there. See that shad in his mouth? Hold on. Let me see if I can, oh, yep, there we go. Got it out. That's exactly what those fish are blowing up on right there. I don't want to take this guy's food because he was so gracious to bite my lure, but let me go ahead and get him unhooked really quick. That was epic. Yes, man, yes. Let me fire this thing back out there. I'm sure these fish are still in the area. I just wanted to get two at the same time really bad there. And just like that, guys, they're gone. I swear, those schooling fish, I mean, they turn on and then they turn off. Like literally, y'all saw that. I mean, there was probably 20, 30 fish just destroying that shad. Then as fast as they were there, just disappear. Don't know where they go. They just swim off. They're probably moving some way down here. I don't really know. There we go, got one, stuck on the post. Get out of there, up underneath the bridge. And that might be our best one so far today. I don't think so. I think the first one's still our best, but that is a good fish. By all means, definitely our second best one of the day. Grabbed it right up against that little post right there. I was worried about him wrapping me up, But this guy has got a little scoliosis going on. He's got a little bit of a spine curves. So I'm gonna go ahead and let him back in, let him swim back into the nice, beautiful water. And we're gonna see if we can get ourselves another one. First, let me check this line though. It rubbed up against that post. I wanna see if there's any little nicks in this thing. Everything checked out. Let me go ahead and get this rigged back up so I can fling it back under there. I'm sure there's probably at least another fish or two up underneath this thing. But can we get him to bite? That is the ultimate question. I got one. There we go. Oh no! Gosh, guys. I honestly mean this. I'm not just making this up, guys. I really think I need to go get myself some new hooks. The ones I've been using are just really, really dull for some reason. Like, I truly believe the sharpness of my hooks is causing me to lose some fish recently, so I think I'm gonna go and get some new ones here shortly. I was like literally feeling through my whole box before I got started, just like trying to find the sharpest one, and like all of them just seem to be kind of doled out for whatever the reason is. And on that note, guys, hopefully y'all enjoyed today's episode, and if you did, make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and if you want to go the extra mile, hit that bell notification as well. But as always, bass in his passion, peace